Hey, ladies and gents, welcome to another Dyson Sphere program guide. Today, we're just gonna jump straight into it, but for this guide, I want to set up the frame material and Dyson Sphere components. And the reason for that is because we're gonna need it when we're gonna create our Dyson shell. So this is how it looks like right now. We have our solar sails across the orbits, and we're gonna if we do this is the first shell, so this is what we will be building on when we're gonna build the solar sails and all that, and hopefully that will help us in a way. So we can plan out, and we can kind of make a build plan. We can kind of like, yeah, you know, I want to build like around this thingy, which we will do. I want to be I want to put like one on each around the entire globe. And we're gonna research something to launch this up with as well at some point. But yeah, so this is kind of connectors that will drag the solar sails towards it and put it up in a grid type of thingy. And we will then use it to generate some more, from what I understand, some more permanent power, if that makes sense. Instead of the solar sails suddenly just disappearing or something like that. Who knows? Okay, so as you can see, I've moved my research over this way. And this is my new kind of building planet where we build everything. I have all those stuff that builds stuff as well. Yeah, and everything is just sweet. Okay. And those ejectors are working nicely. I can start removing some stuff after a while. I can remove the silicone if I really need to, but I really need those for everything else that's going on later in the factory, which is why I'm currently expanding this factory. I'm building it step by step, so I just made those engines right there. Do I have the normal engines? I do. Yeah. That is really, really, really good, because everything is dependent. I have a gear, so I can remove a lot of stuff if I really want to. But right now I don't really need to. So that's something that kind of keeps me out. Okay. In the meanwhile, let's just put on as much miners as we can. Perfect. I am also waiting on something so I can expand this factory further, actually. So this one is just delivering engines pretty much, and all of those are stacked up with 3 of each. I wanted to do it like this to not have to use belts across everything, and the belt stops working, and yeah, it's all just a mess. We have stone getting in on this one, stone that goes to making foundations, I reckon. Something like that. So for now I'm gonna build this frame material factory and Dyson Sphere component a tiny bit remote, and I'll be moving it later on, so that's no problem at all. Okay, so let's just see where we can build it. We need some space to build it. I have no idea how much space, and we're just gonna route all the resources we need into this tiny piece. So this one is, wow. Okay, where do we need this tower? We can build a, yeah, that seems perfect. Okay, so what do we need to make the frame? Materials. I will be building the factory we need to build this thingy, and I will catch back with you once that part is built. Alrighties. We are back, and I've just been walking around. I set up solar sail automation straight down to this place with the planetary thingy majinginy, which is surprisingly helpful and helps us getting rid of all those belts slowly but surely. It does, trust me. So this is the production line for the frame materials that we need, and this is how we're making the components that we need. That's all gonna get stored. Wait, we need to output stuff, so we need to output that one and solar sails, obviously. And this one is gonna supply those. Yeah. Awesome. We are not doing anything with the frame material as of yet. We can set it up real quick. So screw it, let's just do it. And you can kind of see what I've been spending my time doing. And that's what I've been spending my time doing. We don't have any logistics robots for that part, but we will in time. So now we can just let that produce until we get our research done. So right now our research is really slow because we're not getting enough yellow research in. And that's my main focus with this part, is that I want to extend this part as far and well as possible to where I can just keep extending and building and stuff like that all the way around. This is making enough. Well, it's actually not making that much. Well, it keeps up with everything, at least. At least the ejectors, and that's what's important for now. Okay, so that's what we have been doing. As you can see, we on the planet thingy on the map down this way. It looks really nice with just expanding, and all those planetaries like a line shrink. I really like that. I wanna keep doing that on all planets that I'm building on or moving to or whatever. Just for simplicity reasons, and we can grab everything we got on this planet, move it. We can use this planet on power. We can send like a buttload of batteries, and we can start charging like crazy. Yeah, because this planet is really good for wind, so we can create wind power. Anyways, I'm not gonna keep you for longer. I do hope I have shown you guys some clarity how easily by this point you can set up the frame networks that you need for the Dyson Sphere later on. We also need parts of this for some research. So if we take a look at the tech tree, so to make vertical landing silos, we need the frames, and we need the connectors to make the carrier rockets, which also needs we need to create deuterium and the biofuel, and we need quantum chips or quantum logistic chips for that as well. So we need, before we start researching the vertical silo, we need to do something with this part. We need to make high strength glass. But this is what I want to unlock, which needs the frames. This needs the frames that we were talking about. So I'm gonna queue that research, because that's gonna be the next research on the line. We need the particle collider to make deuterium. And we will cover deuterium in the next guide episode thingy. Alright, that's it for this guide. As always, guys, I do hope you guys enjoy. Leave in the comments if I've missed anything. What you want to see me do, if you want to see me do a playthrough with restrictions. This is just a guide, but I really want to do like a proper playthrough for you, showing you everything probably, or something like that, I don't know. But that's what I really want to do, and just progress like a shit ton, basically. Yeah, please let me know in the comments what you think. As always, love having you here and all that stuff. Yeah, stay tuned, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, boys.